stone and
Yeah,
in the dark. And I was saying, imagine if he actually knew this was there for him, that
exactly.
he had someone that he could talk to about what he was going through,
Yeah,
even though he didn't seem to be in a gang, but he was isolated,
vulnerable.
and like it was taking its toll on him
Yeah,
before he went missing. And I was just looking at him just walking on his own in the dark,
yeah,
and I was thinking, if he could have got a hold of you, this you good,
it would have been
and
easy.
just said, this is how I'm feeling, instead of just disappearing.
Yeah. It's interesting you said that because I was thinking that as well, but I'm glad you brought it up. I was just thinking it could be for people like that as well, that,
Mm,
we don't know you and you don't know us, but we're at the end of a phone when you're at
that's
home. Before
it.
it built up to that stage where he felt it's just him and his thoughts. Perhaps we could
Mm,
have intervened, we could have said something to encourage him. And I hope that you do get that from this person when he comes on, that it is like a line of hope,
yes.
a line of
Yes.
encouragement. The idea is that you get better. Yeah,
Mm,
you do
yeah.
get better. So, yeah, so that's a good point. Yeah, for people like that. And when I see people in court, because I didn't mention I'm also a barrister as well. I give them a card, or sometimes one of my books, just to encourage them that, look, there's somebody that has walked the line where you were, and they've come out the other end. It's not all doom and gloom. There is hope. Excellent, excellent. Anybody else got any other questions? While we're
Hi, Pastor Margaret.
Hi, Bonnie, how you doing?
Fine, thank you. Fine. I was going to say, yeah, it's a great app. But now, how does one really get it out there, so that more young people can have access to it? That's my main, I guess besides social media, word of
Yeah,
mouth.
word of mouth.
But I suppose because it is at the early stages.
No, it's there. It's ready to
Have,
go out, but it's
yeah.
just for us to tell people about it,
Mhm,
share
mhm,
about it, point people in
mhm,
the right direction. We've also
mhm,
got some little business cards. That's what I was trying to get. That I could send out to a few people if they asked me for it, so that they could give to young
mhm.
people.
Yeah.
The idea is, yeah, it's just on here somewhere. Little business card. Yeah, the idea is that the young people could interact with it and find it useful. No, it's here somewhere. But yeah, little business cards
Mhm.
which says "you good." I have sent them out to a few people, and hopefully they can. It's in a little black thing. Yeah, and hopefully they'll be able to just carry that around with them, in their wallet or something, and they'll or put it in their phone. Then that way they won't lose it because they normally have their phone with them anyway. If you
Mhm.
can carry a mask, you can carry a You Good card, and which will be more beneficial to you. So yeah, we've got some little business cards. I think we've got about 500 or so of them printed, and hopefully the young people can see
Oh,
that.
great.
Hopefully you can
Yeah,
see that.
that's
Yeah,
good.
and we can give it to them. But I think word of mouth, because even if you give people a card, if they've not heard about it,
Mhm.
they're not going to do anything with it. But if you can
Mhm.
say to them, "No, I've actually been on it," and anyway, Bonnie, you're one of the therapists, aren't you, on You Good as well? You didn't say that, so we've got some people that can help them with their education, people that can help them. So there are a range of people that genuinely care about young people who are involved. So, Bonnie, tell us a little bit about why you got involved with You Good, and you've done some training on it as well.
Put me on the spot. Yeah, I mean, just wanting to make a difference, and wanting to actually be able to reach, young people that are on the street. I work in school, I have my children in, the primary school, what have you. That's great, but when you see so much that's going on with older, with the youth and what have you, how can we actually, make a difference besides praying, which is
Hmm.
good, but
Yeah,
actually now, finding something where you're actually connecting with them,
yeah,
and being able to, speak into their lives, encourage them. Um, that's really what it's about. Praying is the first step. The next step is actually, getting out there and, being in contact with them. And this is it's a good step.
good, good,
Yeah.
good. Well done, well done. So I'm glad that you're on. I just want to see if is Yvonne on yet? Yvonne, can you unmute if that's the Yvonne that I'm thinking of? Let me see. Because Yvonne's also on there. And later on, we're going to hear from Paula. She's a counsellor as well. Hi, Yvonne. You're involved in You Good. Tell people what you think of You Good.
You Good. I think it's great. I think it's like a wake up call to sort of like say, you know, we have the ability, we have the strength, and we've got the heart to make sure that when, you know, the kids said they're good, you know, they are good. You know, it's not just a passing phase. I think it's a great opportunity. I've learned so much from it. You know, I'm learning every day. I've got teenage son, you know, so it's like helping others, help myself, help my son as well. I mean, through the You Good, I've actually learned how to um, and dance to their music, you know, the grime. Before I used to turn my nose up at it. I used to hate it. But now I'm bopping away with and it actually makes him turn it off. So he does not want his mum dancing. So I can understand, you know, sometimes once you get past certain lyrics, you know, because I used to turn my ears down or I don't want to hear it because of the lyrics, some of the bad language and stuff. But once you sort of like um, jump over that, you can actually hear their brokenness, you can hear their cry, you hear so much. So I now, for some reason, I don't hear the what I used to think was bad lyrics. I actually hear the stories. There's stories there, and I'm sure some of you know Veals.
Mm.
He's my number one go-to for help to sort of like say, yeah, I want to continue helping these boys and these young girls as well. So that's why I'm involved, and I pray to God I'll always have the strength to continue to be involved because, yeah, it's good to give back.
Yes, that's right. It is. It is very good to give back. Thank you very much for that, Yvonne. That's appreciated. Thank you very much, Minister Bemi, for your chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a song from this young man that's coming on. You know, he just dropped this song this week. So let me just check see if it's here. That's not that one. Okay, it's here. Right. Sorry, I've got to just see what I've just done. I think I put it together. Oops. You've seen too much. Oh, dear. Let me just. I'm going to stop sharing for a minute while I kind of. I'd put his song in the background for you all. Just trying to see what's happened. Okay, there it is. Right, this is his song. It was only released on Monday, and it's Carlts. Welcome to. This is where he used to live, Shakespeare Walk. So have a listen. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna let me just play it.
Welcome to Shakespeare Walk, let me take you there. A place where you gotta hustle till you make it clear. A lot of crime going on, but parents, they ain't aware. Was in the field for long, now my mom just got grey hair. Stand on my own, I can't put trust in my peers. Used to be bros, now them man are foes. Really fell out with niggas over some hoes. You really ain't got money if you're spending it on clothes. I love where I'm from, but I don't love the roads. Can't switch sets, that's like breaking the code. They say I'm Andy like Sandy, I'm always on my own. Fell in love with outside, can't hate a guy home. I'm wondering where I'm at, I ain't answering the phone. Yeah, road seems cool, but trust it ain't your home. Ain't your home, ain't your home, ain't your home. Yeah, road seems cool, but trust it ain't your home.
Muddy waters just to reach my hand. And it's true, grass is greener on the other side.
RP, man, that's like my second home. Me and the GGs were kicking ball way before road. A part of me died back when H lost his soul. Can only thank God he never died cause of road. Cause that was little bro. And trust man, he weren't involved. I really been on church, you were my tool on my own. If everyone's real, why do so many fold? I'd still step for Sue even though we ain't spoke. Got love for J Rose though he moves on his own. Certain hookers cut me off, but they still call my phone. I can't say no names, but if you know, then you know. I heard A lost in talk, that's why he worked with a pole. It's still free max till he's back on the road. Nothing that I say is a joke. Yeah, road seems cool, but trust it ain't your home. I said, yeah, road seems cool, but trust it ain't your home.
Muddy waters just to reach my hand. And it's true, grass is greener on the other side. Right, I'm going to stop that there a moment and I'm going to stop sharing. What did we think of that song? This is a young man those are the lyrics that he penned himself, and he went into the studio and put that track together. What do we think? Some of our young men are very creative. It's not how they're portrayed in the newspaper. So what did we think? We might not have agreed with all the lyrics, but could we see the talent behind the song? Anybody want to say anything? We're all very silent. Are we shocked by the words or we didn't understand the song? Thank you, Bonnie. You're busy laughing.
I didn't understand most of the lyrics, sorry. You can translate.
Oh, but you like the music? Yeah. I think with young people, if you want to understand what's going on with them, you have to listen to their song. Get past some of the words that you don't like. And hear, even if you have to slow it down, hear what they're saying. Hear that sometimes they've had to carry something with them because of the area that they were in. Hear that sometimes some of the people around them were fake. They thought they were friends and they realized they weren't friends. They realized if anything happened, they were on their own. And sometimes realize that some of the people that they thought were their girlfriends or whatever was something else. So they pour their heart into their music. Apart from those that are not talking about this, that, and the other, their heart is in their music. And if you can understand their music, you can understand what's going on with them. So they won't tell you, but they'll put it in a song. And that's how some of them ended up in prison, because the police officers started listening to their songs as well. But we as parents need to understand what they're saying in their